When I married Mark, I knew his family was different, but I never expected what happened during that vacation. The first night, I walked into the resort restaurant, excited to join everyone, only to find a long table already full. Mark's father, Richard, looked at me with a cold smile and said, "Oh, there must be a mistake. She needs her own table." I laughed awkwardly, thinking it was a joke. It wasn't. Mark just shrugged. "It's just their way," he said. That was the phrase I would hear again and again. The next morning, I got dressed and headed to the hotel restaurant, assuming we'd have breakfast together. But they were already there, laughing, eating like I didn't exist. No one had texted me. No one had saved me a seat. I stood there, stunned, until the hostess quietly offered me another table. Alone. When I asked Mark why they kept excluding me, he didn't seem bothered. "It's just their way," he repeated, as if that explained anything. His cousin Rachel acted like I wasn't there. His mom, Susan, kept giving me passive-aggressive comments like, "You're such a city girl, aren't you? Not used to real families." And Mark? He never once stood up for me. What they didn't know was that everything was in my name. The hotel reservation, the rental car, even the spa package Susan wouldn't stop talking about. So that night, I sat in the room they didn't know was booked with my card, and I canceled everything. The next morning, I was gone. I booked a luxury suite in Charleston for myself and left them with no car, no room, no spa, just each other. When Mark finally got through to me on the phone, he was livid. "You left us stranded. You canceled everything." I smiled and calmly replied, "Oh no, that must be so uncomfortable," and hung up. Then came the texts from Sarah, Mark's cousin. "Good for you," she said. "They did the same thing to Mark's ex-wife." My heart dropped. He'd lied. He said this treatment was new, unintentional, but it wasn't. It was a pattern, and he let it happen again, with me. I reached out to Lauren, Rachel's sister, who told me even more. Mark had done this to past girlfriends. His parents had always tested the women he brought home, and if they didn't break them, they froze them out. I was next in line. The final straw? A message from a police officer. "This is Officer Daniels. We need to speak to you regarding a missing persons report filed by your husband." Mark wasn't worried. He was trying to control me. When the officer asked if I wanted to block further contact, I said yes. A few days later, I asked to meet with the family. They came reluctantly, expecting me to apologize or explain. I did neither. "This is a conversation," I told them, "since none of you ever let me have one." I laid my phone on the table and read aloud the texts from Lauren and Sarah. Proof that what happened wasn't some misunderstanding. It was a cycle. And Mark had let it happen. He tried to backtrack. "I can fix this," he said, eyes wide, voice shaking. "That's the problem," I replied. "You don't feel things. You just try to fix the optics." "But I'm done." Susan exploded. "You can't just walk out on a marriage." I looked her dead in the eye. "Watch me." I left. I didn't take his calls. I didn't respond to the guilt trips, the late night "I miss you" messages, the "I see it now, I'm sorry" texts. I moved into my own place. I built a quiet life. And for the first time in years, I was free.